Hey everyone, this is GKE715. Welcome back to my Let's Play on The Legend of Zelda 4 Sword Adventures. Last episode, we ended up well, finishing up Death Mountain. Now we're heading up to now we're heading near the fields, level 4. We're heading up to the place called the Field in order to approach Hyrule Castle and liberate it once and for all. Link, Hyrule Castle fights even greater darkness than before. Alright, with this, we're setting up in the middle of a rainy day. Or a rainy night. Alright, and look at this. Yeah, it looks like, you know, the soldiers started activating the old forts and all that. Which is pretty dangerous if you ask me. Let me see here, look around here, what enemies are we gonna be expecting? Alright. Well, let's be off. What's that girl doing out there by herself? Link, please, you must speak with her. If she stays out there alone, she's bound to be attacked. Excuse me, were you just talking to a green fairy? I saw it. There was a beautiful fairy floating around you. Amazing. What Papa told me really is true. You know that good boys and girls get to meet fairies. Like today, I was coming home after running errands, but I couldn't get back. I mean, it started raining and the castle guards were moving old cannons. The cannons are really old and they're not meant to be used. It was really weird. Say, if you're all going ahead, take me with you. You're friends with the three fairies, so of course it's okay, right? Sure. Oh, great, thanks. My name is Malin. I'm from Long Ranch right up the road. It's not very far. Thanks again. Alright, I guess we gotta protect, Malin. Yeah, we have to be, extra careful with her. Yeah, make sure, she doesn't get hurt or anything like that, because she actually has her own health. Yeah, I'm not kidding, and if she goes down, we actually have, she wastes a life. So we have, to move careful with her. Yeah, I say to keep away from the soldiers as well. There are everywhere, in here, hiding in the grass. Let's see here. There we go. There we go, got him. There we go, that gets rid of them. Alright. And there he is, there's Talon. Papa! Oh, Malin, you're late. The rain's coming down so hard I was beginning to worry. In fact, I gotten so worried that I was about to go looking for you. To tell the truth, Papa, these young boys rescued me. The soldiers in the castle were behaving so oddly, and I couldn't get past them. They were moving the old cannons around, and they even aimed their bows at me. What? Really? That is strange. Something must have gotten into them. What could be going on? I wonder if something's happened at Hyrule Castle. Malin, I'm just glad that you made it home safely. It sounded like a close call. My thanks to all of you for saving my poor Malin. I'd like to give you a token of my gratitude. Let's see. I've got it. If you're going to continue your trip, you should go on horseback. Those castle guards are sure to be headed this way, and there are more ahead too. You'll be much safer riding my swift horses, I'm sure. Our farm's right next door. We got lots of carrots around, so take some with you. Those horses love carrots. They'll come running if you got some handy. Thank you once again. I'll never forget what you've done. Well, with this, we now have, before we leave, around here, there are some things we have to look around in this, place. What we got here? Alright, we found the, their house right here. Not very roomy to sleep, I guess, but, Let's go down here. Alright, we got some tools. Hammers and all that stuff. Alright, I'm gonna take the boomerang first for something, because I'm gonna need it for this. That uncovers something. Yep. Go down here. What we got? Alright, we got some force gems down here. Our heart container. I will be taking that. Alright. What do we got, like, down here again? What do we got? More supplies in here, okay. Or, yeah, we already been here before. Wait, do we need, like, maybe use, like, a hammer or something to knock those rocks around? Let me see. Let me see here. No, okay, that's weird. I'm curious. I'm a little bit like fickle how I can get over there. Okay, not over there, of course. Hold on. Yeah, I really like don't want to waste a little. Like, let's just get like some items and all that stuff in there. But I want to like just try or something. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay, yeah, I don't think we can't do not much in here, so I guess we're just gonna have to go. Or can you push this house or something? Nope, can't push it. Okay. Huh. Alright, set home on the walls. Yeah, bottom of the stairs. Wait, bottom of the stairs in front of our house is storerooms. So something to reuse. Okay. Yeah, not much, I guess, to go from here. Then I guess we're gonna get out of here. Carrot forces. Help yourself. Take a carrot. All right. All right. Actually, let me see if we can like take a carrot. And actually, here's something really interesting. I don't know if you guys do not know this, but I found out a really interesting secret with these carrots. Because if we go back and go underground, the carrots, look at this. They turn into force gems. Yeah, they turn into force gems. So this kind of turns into a very good like spot to grind for force gems, but not really good at the same time. Alright, third one is invincible. Whoa! Yeah, which of course, you know, we can now have like, you know, we can now carry like horses, or we can go on horseback, and run. Oh god. Yeah, grab any cushion to expand the time further, of course. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, there we go. Let's see here. Alright, just trample over like the soldiers. Alright, there we go. Alright. There you go. There you go. Alright. There you go. There you go. Alright, that was fun. Now we're back in Hyrule Field, but back to normal how it always was. Tingle Times, Volume 3. Tingle hears that little boys and girls who behave get to meet a fairy here. After Tingle does his best to be kind, he may meet this fairy face to face. He's a good deed. Oh, here's a good deal. Put up road signs. Someone's storeroom. Okay, then strange house. Someone's house. Where's my kindness, Tingle? Yeah, I'm not praising your kindness. Okay. What do we got over here? Okay, we have a really strange enemy. That is a Goma. I think that, like, over there, that enemy over there is a Goma. Gomas are a bit of a really interesting enemy, as far as I'm aware of. But this is what they look like, at least in 2D games. I think we can lift this up. Yeah, we can actually hurt them with this, I think. We can. But it doesn't do too much. Let's go up here. What do we got? Nope, can't destroy that. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna have to leave leave that Goma alone for a bit. Alright, we can't really get rid of this. We're gonna leave it be for now. Ah, forget the Shadow Links. And see that big Force Gem? If Tingle tries to go get it, look what happens. He can't take it. Yeah, he can't take, you know, that big Force Gem. So, you know, his greed gets the best of him there. I'm gonna pick up these logs up, because they may be hiding some really interesting secrets. What do we got down here? Hey, a chest. There's a green Force Gem. I shall be taking that for myself, of course. Boy, okie dokie. What do we got here? Wrong area. Okay, let's go, like, to the other one, of course. But yeah, but really though, guys, I'm actually gonna, I'm serious about making a Let's Play in the future about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. In the future, I would like to make one. And the thing is, there's the main reason why, because I actually want to see if I can make the longest Let's Play I've probably ever done in my YouTube, in my YouTube career, or at least the little, somewhat I call a YouTube experience, but. You guys can take it. Like, listen, I want to make, like, the longest Let's Play in my channel, because so far, the longest Let's Play I probably ever created was my Twilight Princess Let's Play. That's the longest, that is, like, the longest Let's Play I've ever created it in my life. The longest, at 82 episodes. Yeah, 82 episodes, may I remind you. That sounds a lot. Let me go over here to lift these logs. I'm gonna go over here. There's more Force Gems down here. That's nice. What do we got here? Okay, they're good. There's like a really big log. Okay. Let's go like in pull it back. There you go. Now I think we can lift this thing, can we? Yep, we can. Okay. What's in here? Hey, I can't believe you're out with all those monsters around. You know, if I just had a weapon, I'd do something about them. But the problem is I can't even get to the shed where all of our weapons are stored. Oh, I know. Since you don't mind going outside, can you slay all the one-eye monsters? If you do, you can use whatever you want from the storage shed. Will you slay the monsters? Sure. Really? Sweet. There are lots of weapons and stuff in the storage shed. I'm sure you'll find a good use for them, at least one of them. Take whatever you want. Just get rid of all the one-eye monsters. Here's the key to the storage shed. Take it with you. Alright, we got a small key. Huh. I know what my son says about the weapons in the storage shed, but they're no match for the one-eye monsters. A greater weapon may lie in the cave to the north, where my ancestors rest. But the earth there has crumbled to bits, making it impossible to get there. So I guess, the weapons that we can get from the shed are just weapons are gonna be helping us out then. Okay. I'm gonna put this key down here for a minute. What's over here? There is a heart container. I shall be taking that. Actually, what's over there, actually? Uh-oh. Oh god, oh god. Dang it, come on. Shit, okay, this is gonna be bad. Okay, I think I'm gonna end up dying in this one. That just looked like alright, yeah, this room here just doesn't even do much. Alright, let's go over here then. Alright. Can't do not much in here, I guess, then it's just a room to gamble your life away for that. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, we got some boomerangs, and we have a Pegasus boot. I want the boomerang specific because I want to try something, not on the Gomas, of course, but I want on this. You got 1,000 force gems. It's good to be alive. And look at this. Immediate, power. That's awesome. Now, over here, this log. I'll throw it over here. Alright. We got a pathway over here. There is a, look at that. If we go over there is a Grave Fairy. But I'm gonna go back over there and get the Pegasus boots. Give me that. Because there's something that I want specifically. And it's actually from that Grave Fairy that we're gonna get our upgrade, of course. Alright, let's go down here. Let me aid you on your way. And with this, look what we get from this Grave Fairy. This is the level 2 Pegasus boots. You're so fast you can even run over holes. And true to that, we can now be Jesus Christ and walk on the air. Well, not on the air, except though he can walk on water. Anyways, let's go walk on air and all that, which is really useful. In fact, probably the most useful upgrade on the Pegasus boots, in my opinion. Alright, let's get a move on, of course. Alright, now let's go over here, because I recall correctly. Nope, not there. No, this way. Got rid of those guys. Alright, let's go remove these logs, which we need to pull them out. Alright, first log that needs to be removed. There we go. That's one. Let's go destroy it. You know, just for safety measures, of course. Nope. Not worth it. Okay, let's just go over here. Oh. I'm surprised, you know, there's a force gem there. Okay. Yeah, Tingle is showing up more and more often than you know by this point, so we gotta be really extra careful, when we're dealing with him. Let's pull this this log away. Can't destroy it, unfortunately. Alright, one of them is going to stay. One of them is going to stay here, which is why Purple's going to be doing the honor. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, can't do that much in there. Alright. That opens up the pathway. There you go. Over here... we need a key. So we need to look around here. There's the key. There we go. Believe it or not, I also have other plans in the future. I don't know if you guys do not know this, but in the future, I actually want to see if I can get OBS, studios to run. Before we continue on, looks like an old grave. All right, so yeah, so we found the place where their ancestors might now rest. All right. Anyways, as I was saying again, I actually want to get OBS to run on, or at least to start. Well, I wish I could actually start recording on OBS Studios. Well, which I am using right now. You know, okay, how did I say this specifically? Okay, I actually want to one thing in the future want to get OBS to run on VR chat, because in the future I want to use VR chat to make you know, mostly videos and all that stuff for fun and all that. More specifically videos to do you know, Q&As and all that stuff without just you know, using gameplay and all, but whatever. All right, now that we have a bow, before we do actually fight the Gomas, I want to get the bow upgraded. It's gonna be very significant. You guys will will be seeing the upgrade, of course. All right. All right, you got a level 2 bow. Let's go like in let's go like in head off here. All right, let's go kill this like this one right here. Come here. All right, that's one Goma down. Let's see here. Oh. Right, that's one Goma. That's another Goma dead. Now we gotta go hunt the other one, which I believe there's one here. Nope, there's not one here. Okay, I think there's another one over there. There you are. All right, that's all of them. That's all the Gomas now. So I guess we can go and talk like to this guy over here. What's that? You say you destroy all the one-eye monsters? That's great. Thank you. I really should reward you. Gee, what can I give you? You're here to Hyrule Castle. Ah, I know. There's this giant tree that's blocking the path to the castle, but I dug a huge passageway so I could get into the castle. Once I was done with it, I sealed it up, but you could dig it open if you wanted. Take the shovel in exchange for your help. You can dig holes with it. There's a spot north of our shed where there might be an underground cave. You should start digging around there and trying to find it. If you have a hard time finding it, try going to the Great Fairy's fountain. The fairy can make this a powerful shovel. You got a shovel. And that's what we should do. We're gonna go to the Great Fairy to upgrade it because the Great Fairy can actually increase it. Where does that lead us to? Oh, never mind. That's just that we already been there before. All right. All right, down here. Alright. With this, we now have a level 2 shovel, which, of course, let's see here. I'm not sure what it does, I think. I think it actually, like, checks if there's any treasure nearby, I think. Ah, that's right, it makes a sound, so... There it is, yeah. So be really careful if you're digging around, because like, sometimes you might find, like, not just, like, treasure and all that, but you might find, like, bombs, I think. Let's see, here we go. Like that, see? Yeah, you can find treasure like that, but that's enough amount of treasure. Let's go down here. Oh! 150 force gems. That's cool. See here. There we go. There's a pathway down here. No? Too bad. You got nothing. Okay, there was nothing in there. Okay. At least it's not a Rupor. At least it's not a Rupor. Anyone that that's played like Zelda games know what a Rupor is. Those who don't, well, a Rupor is a type of rupee where, of course, it's a black rupee. It takes like your rupees away from you. Normally, it's only used in mini games, as far as I'm aware of course. Oh, okay. Here. Oh, okay. Oh, not a force gem. Okay. Let's see. Not much to go from here, then. Right here. Huh. There's nothing here, okay. Alright. Yeah, we've been digging here. I've been digging here like for quite some time, and I haven't found anything yet. Down there. Yep, this is the one. Alright, let's go like over here. Alright. Oh, weasels, okay. Alright, I get rid of them. We got over here. Oh, great. Yeah, we have a lot of soldiers in here. What's in here? And you know what? I think I'll take the rock's feather. Alright, we have a lot of soldiers, so we gotta, like, you know, kill every single one of them. There we go. Guys. Come here. Oh, ball and chain soldiers. Fun fact, these can destroy the house. Look at this. See, look at that. See that? Yeah, they're pushing the house around and then they destroyed it. And look at this. There you are. All right. There's the, you know, the chief soldier, and now he has red soldiers now instead of blue ones. Regardless, you know, that's not gonna save him anyway. So he's dead. Oh, and look at that! They all flee. Well, not flee. They're gonna self-destruct once you kill them. Yeah. There's a Bombos medallion, but I don't think we don't need it anymore. We don't need it anymore, to be honest. Let's go up here. Oh. All right. It looks like we're not out of the blue yet. All right. We have one thing. You know, we have some style foes on a really giant shadow. You know, that's trying to hit us with a sword, and it fights very similar to a chief soldier. Uh-oh. Alright, looks like we're fighting this. This is a big, dark Stalfos. These guys are equipped with swords, and they're one of the few Stalfos that actually attack us with a sword. One of the few. Let's go. Kill it. Come on. Alright, one more hit I think should be and it's over. No, another hit. Ow! Jeez, they hit hard. It's over. I am the Knight of Hyrule, charged with guarding the Blue Royal Jewel. To my shame, I fell under the sway of dark powers and was transformed into a base creature of magic. The jewel was also cursed and it became a portal to the dark world. I am sorry for the citizens of Hyrule who suffered, and for Princess Zelda. I trust that you are going to the realm of the heavens and the palace of winds. However, you must first gather the royal jewels to reveal the path to the Tower of Winds. There are 3 other guardian knights I fear they too have been changed. Free them from the dark curses and retrieve the jewels. The light must return to Hyrule. I entrust you with the Blue Royal Jewel. And with it, I place in your hands the hopes of all of Hyrule. You got a blue jewel. You have 3 more jewels left to find. Before we continue on forward, this jewel right here, yes, it is indeed the same jewel that we have gotten all the way back in the Temple of Droplets in our Minish Cap Let's Play. The blue jewel. Those like those in this royal jewel, at least like more specifically, I can find out what it's called. Yeah, the blue jewel. At least if I'm looking, it's specifically. Well, all right. I need to recollect my thoughts. I'm very sorry. Yeah, the blue jewel is in reality the water element, which of course we have gotten this jewel originally from the Temple of Droplets. You have 3 more jewels to find. That's one of them. All that's left now are the other ones. Let's be off now and continue like that knight's like final hope. There we go. There we go. And with that, we did pretty good. So, next stop that we're gonna be heading off to is the swamp. It's the next place, the next place that we must go. So until then, guys, I'll see you in the next episode where we tackle the swamp. Until then, peace out.